And if you guys are into World Wrestling Entertainment, I was gonna say Federation, but World Wrestling Entertainment, go ahead and check out my homeboy man who just started this page for wrestling content, Wrestling the Marks, where he's posting up a whole lot of just wrestling news, humor, and entertainment. From the dark side of the ring, from the old school highlights of the Hardys and Dudleys being going through tables to Kurt Angle and his obsession with the Percocets and stuff like that, to a lot of these new dudes and seeing how they react to CM Punk coming back into the WWE almost after a decade later, to just a whole bunch of, new wrestlers and where they at now and stuff like that, from the WCW days, from the WWE to even a little bit of AEW, anything wrestling. He's pretty much covering that, and he's doing it, like I said, you got when Divas used to be, the shit. And now I don't know where it stands at now, but just going through his channel, I should say page, I'm sorry, and seeing where the Divas at now is greatly letting me know and informing me, but also just getting a good sense of humor on some of this stuff. What worked, back then couldn't work today, clearly, because it was a whole different, time. But definitely go ahead and give him a check out, man. This is my homeboy. He's starting it. I'm out here supporting him. I'm letting him know, hey man, I got your back. Go ahead and do it. I grew up watching wrestling. He, grew up watching wrestling. Most of us did. Some of us stopped due to maybe the storylines and stuff like that. But like I said, go ahead, give him a look, give him a follow, let him know Class sent you, and just see his content and let him know what you think about it. So episode 4 of Yu Yu Hakusho, it was good. It was great. You know, we definitely got like the four, like you could say horsemen for the Sequoia. I'll leave his name, properly down there below. But we got to see like Hiei's abilities, Kurama's abilities and stuff like that, and like how they strategize in combat, which was really good. I really like how Kurama really, pulled off, his win, as well as Hiei. Like I said, different fighting styles, different, tacticians, but they got the job done. As far as Armane Kubara and Urameshi, they were kind of just trying to find Kiko and stuff like that. Kuwabara found her first because they had split up, which was cool. It was cool. They didn't really do too much. I think the screen time was mainly more on the supporting cast. Kiko and Hiei's sister, alongside with some of the guys that were bidding and stuff like that. So we didn't really see too much of the two main focus on those two like we did in the last episode. So I think this one just gave shine to the more supporting cast, which was great, which was good. I think we, like I said, we really needed that kind of, progress the story more and more and make us really care for these characters and value their worth, which I think they executed greatly. What I kind of find what was really funny was how when Kuwabara saw Hiei's sister, he fell in love, and it was, it was like a nice tidbit. Like I said, it was really comic relief because in the anime they do go out or something like that. They do have a relationship, so to see him start that, it was a given. It was a dead giveaway, and I really liked that little moment that they had, because it goes with his character, and we're gonna see how her character goes as the series goes on and stuff like that. So I thought it was a nice way to establish that relationship and the possibilities of what could go on down the road, which was awesome, which was phenomenal. So um I kind of felt like this episode, like I said, it was more of a build up. I know they're gonna fight Toguro. He's pretty much like the baddie for this season. But seeing the other two four horsemen, I'll call them for right now, being taken down, being defeated by Kurama and Hiei was definitely cool. To have younger Toguro there, and now he's facing off Kuwabara. I don't think Kuwabara was going to kill him. I don't think Urameshi going to kill Toguro. I really feel like they'll be defeated, they'll be beaten, but they won't be killed off. You know what I mean? These is, like I said, two big people that got to get that push that really, really hold some weight. And as far as the samurai guy, I feel like he could definitely come back. Since he wasn't killed right away compared to the other guy that Kurama killed. So I would like to see him come back. A little bit different, better, and stuff like that. And kind of because of the lighting situation, it was so dark. I would like to see it maybe in better lighting, not too much of a low lighting, but I get it because of a lot of the high flying budget and CGI stuff that they had to do. They kind of had to limit it with that lighting compared to seeing Kurama's fighting and you know, stuff like that. So I get it. It makes sense to kind of do it to kind of limit that. But overall, it was fine. Overall, it was good. Like I said, the story progressed so good. I didn't really feel like this was the weakest episode. It just felt more of like, okay, this is a buildup. This is how you do a proper buildup. You get, like I said, we got the team together. The team's on the island. The team separated, divided, and conquer. Now they're coming back. You know, Hiei and Kurama are coming back, licking their wounds. Urameshi right now got to his destination to face off with Toguro, and I don't know why they call him young Toguro, nigga's old, but with Toguro. And now we know that our heroes probably by the next episode will come together, will band, and will take out Toguro and stuff like that. And then more than likely escape and go back to, civilization, the mainland, because right now they're on an island. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. We didn't forget about the big wormhole. I know they kind of want to bring the demons out and stuff like that. So I'm really curious to see maybe by the end of this episode, like I said, we're probably going to get like a demon invasion where our heroes are going to have to, battle a lot of demons, send them back to the demon world, and kind of find a way to close that off in season 2. And then, like I keep saying, season 3, maybe we could get that dark tournament. So it's I like it. I like how it's going. I like the buildup. I like the direction of everything. 4 is really setting up a lot for 5, which is pretty much the grandioso. This is putting all your eggs in this basket, all your fruits in this basket, and letting it flock. Because now I'm on pretty much one episode away. Let you guys know what I really think about it. This was just pretty much like that build up. Everything from the first 2 to the last one to this one, all is going to lead up to this one, which is great. So I didn't want to really stay too long on this topic. I just really wanted to just touch bases on what I thought about 4, and I can't wait for season 5. So I'm trying to think if there was anything I missed in episode 4. It was funny, so apparently Genkai died, but once again, I'm kind of like, I have mixed feelings about that just because like it was an off-screen fight. So really, like, I guess they're gonna say maybe she's dead for the sake of shock value or for the sake of just writing, and then they could bring her in saying, she faked her death, or she had some deal with Genma and she came back. But I really feel like that was kind of like a cop out, and we were gonna tell you Meshi, he needs to stay focused. Genkai said don't fail, that whole type of spiel. I really felt like you could have left that little part out, because I, like, me personally, I feel like she didn't die. I think she didn't die. If they want to say she died, then she died. Whatever it is, what it is. I think that's just a lame death. We know how we all feel about off-screen deaths. If we didn't really see it, it doesn't count. Period. And I'm sticking to that. So I felt like that was like the only thing that I felt like, I don't know if they're doing that for the sake of like, because when they bring them back, she'll probably be in a different outfit, head wrap, and stuff like that, and maybe it'd be for like bigger shock value. But I don't know, man. Didn't really feel that part. I didn't really it didn't really hit. you know. But besides that, everything was good about the episode. Like I said, it was just build up. It was just getting ready for that climactic, big, big, big finish, the big payoff. There was nothing, loose. The girls escaped out of their cages, no pun intended, but their little prison where they're being held captive at. And we kind of got to, see them kind of like, trying to escape and stuff like that. So a lot of it, for the most part, was just fighting, people trying to escape, and other people bidding, and them trying to bid to get more money to open up the wormhole, which I thought was amazing hustle. I'm not even going to sit here in front. You got to hustle sometimes, and you got this dude about to go into debt. You got these other people who are just have a shit ton of yen. So to me, it was a cool way to see some of these villains and how they're gonna be built up, and to see our heroes and like what's going to happen next. You know what I mean? It's very good to see, because a lot of these shows, they kind of have these villains like, okay, this is gonna be it. They're all gonna get shut down. But I'm really liking how like these villains and these people really start to bid and kind of like that whole underworld taking. I really feel like I would love to see that in the next season and maybe explored a little bit more, of the back ends and demons breaking bread together and kind of on a financial finding new ways to hustle to get more income for better resources and stuff like that. While we have our heroes trying to stop them, of course, it's like a good and evil balance of the two. But episode 4 was dope, man. Episode 4 was definitely dope. Episode 4. So yeah, man. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also like um when you come in. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait. Gonna be watching episode 5. Grandioso gonna get in, boys. I know it's gonna be one hell of a treat, man. So stay tuned. Till then, it's your boy Class signing out. I'll see you in the last episode.